Welcome back to the show. Time for a little 814 Sips. We're here with Dave Chiava, a fine wine and good spirits. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Morgan, thanks for having me on the show. A lot of people out in TV land may not know this, but on the 20th of July, it's actually National Pennsylvania Day.
Really?
So it's a time for the United States to celebrate what's great about Pennsylvania. And I thought it'd be fun to give you some Pennsylvania products that can be mixed into some really easy to make cocktails.
Yeah, we got a lot of distilleries, wineries here in the States, so why not
Well, I'm not
celebrate?
going to set anything on fire.
Okay.
Like earlier, so we're good.
That's okay.
So the first one I have for you today is called Keystone Lemonade. And you know, Pennsylvania is called the Keystone State. Do you know why? It's because it was the keystone that held the original 13 colonies together. It was the Keystone State, and our capital used to be Philadelphia. So,
that's right.
The product that's used in this, we use 1.5 ounces of Union Forge vodka. So this is a vodka made in Philadelphia. We're going to combine that with 1 ounce of Jacquemin's Triple Sec. And Triple Sec, for everybody's information, is just an orange liqueur. 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice. We're going to top it off with lemon lime soda. So this is a Keystone Lemonade. Finally, we're going to garnish it with some lemon wheels and a little mint sprig. So let's go ahead and put those in the glass. We'll kind of put those around the sides so when we stir it up, they take their place. We're going to put in the Union Forge vodka. We're going to put in the Triple Sec. We're going to add the fresh lemon juice. And then we're going to top it off. I use Sprite, but any lemon lime soda will work. And then when we stir that up, you will have a Keystone Lemonade. So as we stir that up, we'll get these lemon wheels kind of evenly distributed. Top it off with a little mint sprig, and you have a Keystone Lemonade.
I love that. Okay, so the vodka is the PA-made product. Everything else.
Vodka and the Triple Sec, both. Jacquemin's is made in Philadelphia as well.
Wow.
You didn't know that because I failed to mention it.
That's
I
okay.
apologize.
Well, I knew the lemons weren't grown here. So.
The lemons were not grown here.
That is very good. I love this. Yeah. Not too sweet, but just nice, refreshing, very
exactly.
good.
So on a beautiful summer day like today, it's perfect to kick back on the patio and enjoy your time in Pennsylvania.
Love that.
So next we have Couture Nouveau. So Couture Nouveau sounds French, and it really is because the French were the ones that really helped the United States, and specifically Pennsylvania, win the American Revolution. And to start off this cocktail, we're going to start off with a little bit of Wiggles. This is a bitters that's infused with rosemary and also lavender. So Wiggle is a distillery in Pittsburgh. So we're going to go ahead and put a few dashes of bitters in there. And bitters, of course, gets its name from bitters because it's made from Jensen root and is quite bitter.
Okay.
So, a couple dashes of that, 1 teaspoon of water. We're going to use a 1/2 tablespoon of sugar. And then we're going to use a French Brienne single malt whiskey.
Okay.
We're going to do 2.5 ounces of that. Now, what we're going to have to do is stir that around because we want to get that sugar to emulsify a little bit. And then to make it extra fancy for you, Morgan, we're going to top it off with a maraschino cherry and an orange sprig. So there you go.
Okay.
Couture Nouveau.
Oh, very aromatic. You can smell all that.
It is. Yeah, those bitters with the lavender and the rosemary really makes a nice aromatic cocktail. So strong.
It's good. It packs a punch.
It does pack a punch.
Does.
There's a lot of whiskey in there, but it does add a nice aromatic element.
It is flavorful. It is. Very good.
So have you ever had a daiquiri before, Morgan?
Yes.
Okay, so we often talk about strawberry daiquiri and peach daiquiris.
Yeah.
So a regular daiquiri is actually made with lime. So you're actually going to make this one.
All right.
We're going to start off with 1.5 ounces of Maggie Farms white rum. So Maggie Farms white rum is actually made in Pittsburgh, so another Pennsylvania product. So being a white rum, it's not spiced. It's just made from pure sugar cane. So you can go ahead and dump that into the
shaker?
Into the shaker.
Okay.
Then I juiced up the juice of a 1/2 of a lime. So we're going to go ahead and add that in there. And then just to balance it out, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of powdered sugar.
I love that.
We use powdered sugar in this one because when we shake it up, it will mix in a little bit quicker.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So go ahead and put the top on. Shake away, Morgan. Shake and shake and shake. And then you're going to pour it into that glass.
Okay. Whew, nice and cold.
There you go. Nice and cold. And you will have a Pennsylvania daiquiri that will be a little bit tart, but also a little bit sweet.
And on the rocks here.
On the rocks.
On the rocks.
So you brought up a really good point. So you could take that exact quantity of ingredients, throw it in a blender, hit the button, and you could have a frozen daiquiri.
I like this because it's similar to like a margarita, but without the tequila.
It is. It's like a rum margarita.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like that. Okay, moving on to wineries. We have a bunch of them here in the state.
Yeah, so finally, Pennsylvania is kind of the mecca for people that love sweet wines.
Yes.
And I have two selections for you today. First one's the winery at Wilcox, and that's their Clarion River Red. So Clarion River Red is actually made from Native American grapes. It has kind of a rich, sweet flavor to it. And then finally we have Courtyard Winery. And Courtyard Winery, this is their Razzle. And you can dazzle your friends with Razzle. And this sweet wine is made from Cayuga and a little bit of Niagara grapes, so it's also kind of sweet on the palate. So Pennsylvania really as a whole, they do make a few dry wines, but specialize a little bit more in sweeter wines.
All because of that grape and the soil that it grows in, right?
It's the
Compared
grapes,
to your California wines, yeah.
It's the grapes, it's the soil, but it's also the hand of the winemaker.
Yeah.
We do not ferment them till they're completely dry.
Okay, so a little bit of a different taste depending on the region that you go to.
It is.
Dave, thanks so much for stopping by and sharing some of these amazing cocktails. I really liked them.
It's my pleasure, and thank
Very
you
good.
so much. And I want to have everybody make sure when you're out celebrating National Pennsylvania Day, please drink responsibly.
There you go. Thanks so much. We'll have all these details too on these recipes available on our website. We'll be right back.